Maurice Gear here, back for another Power Pack training. I'm going to show you guys how to get social media marketing clients fast. And these are some of my favorite ways of recruiting new clients into my agency. They work. Most people are afraid of them, but nonetheless, if you apply them, they'll get you some quick clients and put some money in your pocket. And it's just some strategies you should have in your arsenal to build your social media marketing agency. Okay, so let's kind of get into it. Here's the game plan. Okay, what you want to do for these strategies, you want to set aside a minimum of 5 hours per week. Okay, most people, okay, the reason why most people aren't successful in social media marketing is they don't allot time to build their business to sign people up. Okay, if you're tip number one, if you're going to be successful in social media marketing and you want to make five to $10,000 a month, you have to be persistent and consistent with your efforts. Okay, if you go to Walmart, before you enter Walmart, Target, or any store, what do they have posted on the outside of that glass door? Their hours of operation. Okay, what are your hours of operation? What hours do you set aside to recruit new clients into your social media marketing agency? Okay, so if you don't have hours, I'm giving you a game plan today. Set aside 1 hour per day, Monday through Friday, to build your social media marketing agency. And you stick to it religiously. And if you do that, okay, in 90 days, if you do this for 90 days, folks, I can almost promise you, you're going to be hitting those high five to six, seven, $8,000 a month or more. Okay, the people that stick with it the longest and really do it religiously, that's how I was able to pull in six figures in this thing. I didn't have no special magic golden tongue or any special skills or any degrees. I just outworked everybody. And if you want to make money, you just outwork everybody. I was doing this stuff in and out. Everybody else was afraid to do the strategies that I'm about to share with so I was able to crush it. So make sure you stick to the game plan. Set aside 5 hours per week, Monday through Friday. And if you're really serious, you should be doing this on Saturday. I was working 6 days a week, but it paid off. I mean, you figure you get four clients at a grand each, that's $4,000. Most people work 40 hours a week to get that type of money. Okay. So stick with the game plan. Set aside whatever hours you have. A lot of you work a full-time job, come home and put 2 hours into your social media marketing business and watch the results that you get. This is the secret right here. Whatever strategy you use, I don't care what it is, you have to set aside the time. Okay. The next thing you want to do is you want to contact business owners. And this is the three ways you're going to contact business owners to get them signed up. Okay. These are my top three ways. Number one, cold calling. Okay. This is the fastest way, bar none, to get social media marketing clients. Okay. Yeah, Facebook works, YouTube videos, Google pay per click, all of those strategies work. But here's the common denominator: you have to still wait for that business owner to respond to your correspondence. You still have to wait for your ads to get approved or what have you. It's still a waiting game. With cold calling, I can grab a script, get on the phone, and I'm on the phone with a business owner right then and there, pitching my services and getting them to some information so I can get them signed up. I can walk them through my funnel very easy. Okay, now this is another hated strategy. Okay, I love hated strategies because if you think about it, most people don't, everybody wants to hide behind their computer and their email. They want to hide behind. I don't want to hide. I want to get out there and get in that business owner's face so he can hand me his checkbook. Plain and simple. Okay, cold calling work. Let's face it, folks, most people that make cold calls don't know what they're doing. Okay, now if you want my strategies and how I do this, I put together a step-by-step workshop. It's in the description below. Click it. You can sign up for a time and you can check out the workshop, and I'll show you guys exactly how I make cold calls. I even give you my script, okay? My rebuttals and everything that I use. But it's really simple. All you have to do is set aside some time. And folks, you can get in front of so many business owners, okay, and get them in front of your information, whether it's a video presentation or is out to an event. If they're in your local area, you want to meet with them or meet at their office, or if you just want them to read an email or something like that. This is the easiest way, okay? And the fastest way to get offline clients is through cold calling, but most people are afraid to make cold calls because they don't know how to do it and they don't understand how effective this is. And I've made thousands of dollars making cold calls. And here's another tip. You don't have to do the cold calls. You can outsource it. Okay? You can pay people on Craigslist and Fiverr.com to make cold calls for you. So you don't even have to do it. You can outsource it. My next nugget is Craigslist. This is another forgotten strategy most people don't know. You can post ads in Craigslist, the computer section of Craigslist, for websites that you can, let's say, charge, get a 3-page website for $100. Okay. And business owners are in there looking to get them a web presence. Okay. And once you build them a website, then you can offer them social media. Then you can offer them Google pay-per-click and generate them some phone calls and customers. Okay, most people are sleeping on Craigslist. Craigslist is still one of the top 10 websites online. That means Craigslist gets anywhere, I think, like 50 million page views a month. That's a lot of traffic, and it's a ton of business owners on Craigslist. It's a hidden gem. You can also post in the resume section. Okay, business owners are in the resume section looking for people to hire, and you can say, "Hey, I'm a web specialist." You know, they say, "What's this?" And they read your ad. Boom, they call you. Say, "Hey, what can you do for me to get me more customers and build my plumbing business?" So it works, folks. Go to Craigslist, post ads in Craigslist. And my last strategy is cold email. This is another very, very effective strategy. Okay. Okay. Now here's a simple, systematic way to do this. Okay. You can outsource this too. Most of these, matter of fact, all three of these strategies, folks, if you don't have the time, you can outsource this stuff on Fiverr.com, Upworks.com. You can hire you a virtual assistant in the Philippines. You can pay them $4 an hour and they'll do this. They'll go and get you all the email addresses you want. You can sign up for a Gmail account. Okay, are free. You don't want to use your own personal Gmail if you're doing it or your outsourcer. I have a script. Once again, if you guys want to know step by step how I do this, the workshop below, I go over all this stuff in detail. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to discuss it because you can click the link below and get all that in the workshop. But nonetheless, copy and paste the template into that email, okay, and you send it out. And you want to send out, if you're going to do it yourself, send out a minimum of 25 emails a day, Monday through Friday, okay. If you do, that's going to give you about, let's say, 25 times 5. That's going to give you 125 emails going out a week. That's about 500 emails a month. Now, if you got a VA, just double it. Have them to send out 50 emails for you per day. Okay, let's give you 1,000. Now, let's just say out of 5, let's say you close 5%. Okay, 500 times 5%. Okay, that gives you about 25, or actually, hold on, let me take that back. Let's say you send out 500 emails and you get a minimum of 1%, okay, because that's about right with cold emails. 500 times 1%. So that gives you 5 new clients, okay, at $1,000, 5 grand. And you have your VA to send out about 1,000, okay. Now, your ratios are going to vary here to there. I'm not saying you're going to actually get 5, but let's just say it was on that percentage. You know, that'd be about 5. Let's say it was just a half of a percentage and you only got 1 or 2. It's a free cold email. Who cares? Okay. So, and if you have a VA to do it, that's 1,000 emails. You're gonna get some people that's gonna kick back. They're gonna say, "Hey, what's up? What can you do to help me? I would love to have a social media marketing presence, have a presence on Google. Yes, tell me more." Okay. So, and you can outsource this, let's say, for 40, 60 bucks a week to somebody in the Philippines. And let's say you were to pay them 100 and some bucks or $200 and you get $1,000 to $2,000 social media marketing clients. That paid for itself. And then you can just replicate it month after month, year after year. By the end of the year, you can have 5, 6, 7, 8 social media marketing clients paying you a grand a month. So, ladies and gentlemen, these strategies work, but here's the common denominator. This is what happens with most strategies. And let's just say, you can do. I'll do some other trainings on how to target clients and on with Facebook and YouTube and all that works. But it takes some skill set to do that. Okay, why did I explain though? Because it takes skill set. These doesn't really take any skill set. It just takes hard work and determination. You don't need to be a write copy and create videos. Most of you guys don't want to create videos and stuff like that. Why not just pick up the phone? Why not just send out some cold emails? Why not post ads on Craigslist? And these strategies work. Okay. But here's the common thread. This is why most people don't do this stuff. They'll send out 10 emails, 100 emails, say, "Oh, this doesn't work." They'll post a couple ads in Craigslist. They don't get any phone calls or responses, and they'll say, "Oh, this doesn't work." Or they'll make a few cold calls, get hung up on, and say, "Oh, I don't want to do this." Folks, if you're gonna make 100 grand, you got to be able to take some stuff. Okay. Plain and simple, okay? You're talking to somebody who makes hundreds of thousands of dollars in this industry. Okay, I've been through all the pits and hurdles and hang-ups and clients quitting and all type of stuff. Okay, you got to have some thick skin if you're going to make it in this industry. Okay, this is not for the faint of heart. People just don't give you $1,000 just because you're doing social media marketing. You got to get through the numbers. Success is a numbers game. Okay, and if you do what I'm telling you to do and don't give up, okay, have some discipline. You got to be disciplined. Success is about discipline. Okay, you have to discipline yourself. Trust me, if you send out enough emails, you make enough cold calls, and you post enough ads on Craigslist, people will contact you. Okay, so don't give up. Now, your price. Okay, how do you price a service? Okay, $1,000 per client. Okay, now if you're brand new, you don't have any clients, and you just want to kind of get your beak wet, I always recommend maybe charging 500 or 400, okay, just to get some experience under your belt. But minimum, okay, is 1,000. Now here's how I pretty much price my services. I want to know what the client needs are. Okay, this is important. Okay, because here's what happens. If you sit down, this happens to me before. If you sit down in front of a company, okay, let's say they have 20 employees, they have 4 plumbing trucks, 5 plumbing truckers, 5 roofing trucks, and I sit before them and I already know that their budgets are way bigger than sole proprietors, the guys that, let's say 1 or 2 man operations. They're going to look at that and laugh. $1,000 and I'm promising these type of results. They're going to want to see a minimum of about $3,500 because they're already sold on marketing. They already have a large marketing dollar. Okay, they might want to see a $5,000 package. So I might put two different packages in front of them. I might say this is our entry level package at 25, and then here's our gold package, for those that really want to crush it, and it's $5,000. Okay, so price your make sure you price your services based on the need of the customer. They'll kind of tell you what they want as far as how much business they want to generate, and then at that point you can gauge what to charge them. Okay, either through a proposal or something like that. You can come back and say, okay, I'll get back with you based on what you told me. Me, I just take two different price sheets so I know which one to pull out. I don't typically like to go back and do the proposal. When I got you, I want to strike while the iron's hot. Plain and simple. Okay, and then two, I do charge sign up fees, setup fees, or what have you. So if I'm sitting down with a client, it might be $800 setup fee plus the cost of the first month of service. So I might collect 1,800, or I might charge 595 setup fee, depending on what it is, and $1,000 a month or 2,000 a month, and I'm gonna collect the sign up fee, a setup fee as well. Okay. Now, if someone's on the fence, what I might do is use that setup fee as a way to push the client off the gate and get them to sign up and say, I tell you what, if you sign up today, right now, I'll go ahead and waive the setup fee. You just give me the first month of the service. So that's a way to kind of get them off the fence and get them going. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I hope this training has been of immense value to you. Roll your sleeves up, folks. Go to work. These strategies worked. They're proven. I've made a ton of money. If you guys want more detail about how I do each one of these strategies, click the link in the description below. Sign up for the workshop, and I show you guys everything on how I do each one of these strategies in a more detailed manner. My name is Maurice Gear. It's been a pleasing pleasure. I'll see you guys on the next training video. And if you guys have any questions, post them in the comment section below. I'll address them. Or if you want to see me create some different videos on different strategies, go ahead and post that and I'll get you guys hooked up. My name is Maurice Gear. Bye for now.